Hey, what's up you guys, it's Sklocusit here.
I just heard the news that you blew a fuse. I think that you are loco.
Today I am doing a collab with the lovely Shadow Wolf 17. As you can see here, she is doing, I forgot the number, but something things I can't live without. I am doing 15 things that I can live without. So in the description below, I will leave Shadow Wolf's video. So go ahead and check that out. So let's go ahead and get started. Number 1, short strings on fans. Every short person knows how terrible the short strings on fans really are. Number 2, people who think that these pins are lame. No, darling. Those are the awesomest pins in the entire world, and why did they go out of style or whatever? Number 3, cancer or any sickness I would definitely be happy to live without. People who judge others but don't know anything about them. For instance, a very common one is for a girl to see another girl and say, oh my god, she's such a slut. I hate that. Like, you don't know anything about that person, and yet you have so much to say about them.
So I'm currently rewatching this, and I wasn't going to put this in, but a lot of ghosty type things have been happening in my house for the past few days, and I was just going to delete this and maybe put it in another video for story time, and I might still do that, but I watched over it and I thought that it was so funny, my reaction to this. So basically what happens in this next part is I'm talking about something that I deleted for this video, but I was talking about something for this video. One of those like blind, like, you know how you pull on the string and the blind closes one way and then you pull on it and it closes the other way or whatever. One of those little blind string things with a little like wooden tip or whatever. Like, okay, here's the wall, right? And it was sitting right here. And it was kind of lightly swaying because the fan was on. Which I should probably mention that because it could have been the fan. I don't understand why it would be the fan, because the fan doesn't put this type of breeze into something, and then it never happened again. So, I don't know. Okay. So it was like lightly swaying, and then all of a sudden it goes whoosh, and it like hits the thing, and you can hear it. Listen closely. You can hear it hitting the thing like out of nowhere. Like, oh my goodness, it was so scary at the time. But I'm watching over this, and my face was so funny. You could tell on my face, like, I was just trying to process everything, and I was so confused. So anyways, I have a ghost in my house, and I'll make a story time about it later. So enjoy this next clip and listen carefully. You will hear it, I promise you.
She's been hating me ever since, and this was like about a year ago. She's been hating me ever since, and this was like about a year ago.
Okay, that was freaky, right? Like, it just came out of nowhere, and then it never happened again in the entire rest of the video, which I was filming for about, sorry, I just slobbered a little bit. I was filming for about 20 minutes or so, and this happened in the somewhat very beginning of filming, so it never happened again. And it's really freaky, but I'll make a story time explaining the other ghostly events that have been happening in my house. So we're continuing on to the rest of the video. Bye, guys.
Number 5 in 15 things I can live without is bras. I could definitely live without some bras. Number 6 is ignorant people. Number 7, which I guess number 6 and 7 go hand in hand, but Donald Trump. Number 8 is sodas, which I know a lot of people would disagree with me about. Actually, 7 and 8, a lot of people would disagree with me about. Surprisingly, number 7, but whatever. Everyone is different. But number 8, sodas for sure. I could definitely live without sodas. Think of how clean my body would be without sodas. Bugs. I could definitely live without some bugs. Number 10 is modern day kids with potty mouths. For instance, the kids that ride my bus, I could definitely live without those kids. Actually, you know what? That's rude. I could live without children having potty mouths. I could live with them, if they didn't have such potty mouths. Like, they're so gross. They're so little. They are so tiny, and they're over there talking about oral and all this other stuff where I'm like, Number 11, the word preteens. I hate that word. I know a lot of people hate the word moist, which I don't really understand. That word doesn't bother me. But preteens bothers me. That I just hate that word so much. It brings back so many memories from when I was a preteen and they had like those magazines for preteens. Like, I just hate that word, preteens. Number 12, social media, which I know this is a big one for a lot of people, and a lot of people would never be able to live without social media because I don't know. For me, I went I think I went like 1 or 2 months without having Instagram or Snapchat or anything like that, and even now, like, I don't get on my phone as often as other people do. I don't know. I'm just not. Social media is something I could live without, and I know I could. Number 13, loose thread on your shirt. There's nothing that I hate more than loose thread on your shirt, especially if it's like a new shirt. I guess there are worse things to hate, but that's definitely number 13 on it. Number 14 on things I can live without is being tired. I could definitely live without being tired all the time. And number 15, the last one, is the feeling of overeating. If I could just eat and eat and eat and eat and never feel sick or overwhelmed by food, I would be the happiest person in the entire world. Like, sorry. Those are my 15 things that I can live without, or that I could live without. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please like, comment, subscribe, dislike if you need to. If you just want to get all this hate out of your way, leave a nasty comment too. I don't care. Alright, bye guys.
Liar! Fire! Liar!